Hi guys, so this is a fun little thing that I built just a couple days ago. It is a 4-channel looper, and so real basic plans. I kind of just based it off of the isd1820 voice recorder chips, and I've been playing around a lot with building my own synthesizers, and I had seen some videos on people doing some really fun stuff with modulating the speed and thusly the tone of recordings that you get from pretty much anything that you can plug into a jack. And so I made this, which is 4 of these things. I was, to be honest, very inspired by LonerShy. If you know his YouTube channel, he made a 4-channel looper with the mini shy, he called it, and I based my controls pretty much exactly off of that, wherein I have a one record button for each of the ISD chips, as well as a play button that's a hold and play. So you have to be holding it, and you can release and trigger the beginning of your recording for each of your chips. And you'll notice the knobs are a little off-center here. They're up because there's honestly so little room in the package I decided to put it in. But I'm absolutely obsessed with Altoid tins and putting things in Altoids tins. So I tossed some legs on here as well to give the knobs some room to actually turn because I was sitting on the table and making all sorts of crazy noises. But yeah, basically we have our in right here. This is where you put in a microphone or something. You can plug it in from a keyboard, from your phone. You can just be sampling whatever you like. And then you got your output right here for your headphones or your speaker. This little switch right here is a feed-through switch, so that if you want to hear in your speaker whatever is coming in for your sampling, you can be talking over the mic and it's coming out through your speaker by flopping that switch there. And then as far as the individual recorder buttons here, we got our recorder right here. You hold and this little LED here, it's kind of hard to see right there, that lights up when you're recording and you let go. And this is your momentary play, as I said before. This is a 3-pole double throw switch. So you got your 3 settings. The lowest is a loop, wherein every time that the message ends, it just plays it back again from the beginning. And this is not looped when it's in its center position. And then when it's up, this is triggering. This is a master looper, a master sampler. And so whenever this does a end of the signal, end of the message signal, it will also trigger all of the other samplers that are set into this up position. So that was a fun little thing I just kind of made up on the fly when I was building it. But let's go ahead and take a quick look inside here. It is run by a little battery, and man, I I really had to cram things in here. You can see the chips underneath here. There's no circuit boards at all in this. It's just wires and components and switches and buttons. But you can see that there is literally no room for anything else. Got the battery here with the on-off switch, with a little light telling you that we got power going on. Under here I have a little 7805 power regulator, just so it takes this down to 5 volts, because these isd1820 chips need to be at 5 volts or less. Otherwise you'll blow them up. So then I have surface mount or PCB mount variable resistors. These guys right here, because there was no room to put them in here. So I have a little janky job of on the inside here. You can see I kind of welded in some little tiny resistors as best I could. And the legs, yeah, help from help it play. But honestly, you probably want to just hear this thing play some more. So let's go ahead and kind of origami these wires in. Okay, that looks good. Boop. It doesn't quite close all the way. Okay, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Turn it on, and let's get something to plug into this. This is going to be our out. I do already have recordings on this chip, on all of the chips, and it has a boasted 100-year capacity to hold that, so maybe someday I'll try and see if that's legitimate. But to go ahead and start it off, let's just start pushing our play buttons. See what happens. This is oh, I didn't tell you guys about this. This is my volume knob right here on the right for the output, and then this is the volume knob for the input. So if I want the volume to be higher, I can and if I want to loop it, yeah, you get it. Let's try actually recording some stuff, and you'll kind of see the process. Yeah. Alrighty, and so now we're hooked up to my piano keyboard that I have right here, and you can see that this is our feed through switch, so no sound, and then it's back again. So let's go ahead and just start recording here. I'll show you that the high volume here is really going to crank it out. So let's go ahead and just hold that down. So we're recording now, and if we're going to loop that, this is your speed adjustment. So this is our output volume now. And let's go ahead and do a little bit shorter of one. And okay, let's do. So as you've seen, you can do some really fun stuff with this as far as recording. But if you really want to try to, let's do some drums. Why don't we, huh? I'm gonna be still using my my keyboard here with the Studio Kit #1. Let's ooh, I like that. Nice and crisp. Let's turn that volume up. There we go. So I wanted to point something else out here that's really fun, is that you don't need to actually really sample anything to still make some really fun noises with this. If you take your speed rates and max them out at the fastest speed possible, you can't really make a recording that short, or it makes a recording so short that it's not really a recording at all. It's just a noise. But you can make some really fun stuff with this by doing that. And you see that, especially when you loop it, it's more than just a noise. So it's just a one-hit noise. So you can get some really fun stuff doing it this way by just, I don't know, like playing around with recordings of recordings. And honestly, it's its own little drum machine at this point. So this is just the one recording. So, that's a hellish noise. Interestingly enough, this battery, I've been running this thing constantly, and man, I have noticed no difference with how much this juice is putting out. Probably has something to do with the fact that there's the 5-volt regulator in there, and so it's not pulling on the battery, I guess, as hard as as most things, most of my experiences. So, hopefully this battery lasts long enough to make this maybe a worthwhile way of building these. But super fun little project. My plan is to build a lot more. I want to of course try and make it maybe a little bit prettier, and have the layout make more sense. I want to have individual volume knobs for each of them, so that instead of having to regulate the volume that you record it at, I want to regulate also the volume of each individual channel as it's going to the output, instead of just the one volume, main volume potentiometer. There's lots of other little things that I can do, lots of fun things that I'm sure I'll add on all of the cool little gadgets. But for right now, it's so much fun and really inspiring to me. So if you guys want to spend a couple bucks on some isd1820 chips, you can buy them on Amazon for like $1.50 or something each if you get them in a 10-pack. And so just buy them. I'm gonna put in the description, I'm gonna put my own kind of way that I wired these up, and as well as kind of explaining what what I ran into and maybe what you might try yourself. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and please talk to me in the comments. I'd love to get some ideas from you guys and share some with you. So bye for now.